It's where Otto coming to you live and direct from the grotto on 3 Men in a Basement. That's right. This is my CGC 9.8 plus my first 9.9. Boom goes the dynamite. Karate chop. Almost broke my hand, but it's okay because it was well worth it. Plus had a heart attack. Blood pressure went through the roof, but I do have a 9.9 in my collection, which I submitted myself. So, huge CGC unboxing all weekend long. We had the CT Comic Crawl Part 2. We had a 3 Men in a Basement Friday night unboxing. Lots of great times this weekend, so we're wrapping it up this Wednesday. But this video is dropping on Wednesday. Please, this Friday coming up, 3 Men in a Basement live auction on our channel. Tons of fire. Some of the stuff you might be seeing is for sale here. Lots of slab, raw dogs, starting bits $1. Buy it now. Tons of stuff. Hit those reminders. Get ready for a great auction Friday night. So, the first book. This is not for sale. This is my second copy of this. The first one I sold because I made bad decisions. But I have a 9.8 first Spider-Gwen right here. Edge of Spider-Verse 2. Very happy that I own this book. And it's now back in my collection. So first 9.8 I thought you'd like to see. Next book. These two come as a pair, right? Almost the dynamic duo pair, okay? We're going to start with the Dark Knight's Death Metal #1. The first appearance of the Robin King, right? And then when you have this, you've got to have the variant. So, regular, variant, 9.8, first appearance of the Robin King. Really cool character. Love the Joker who laughs. I've been on it from the beginning. So, 9.8, linear. Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding for the linear. All right, awesome. Keep moving on. We're going to keep this short, you guys. So, next set of books. Ooh, another set of 9.8s. Fun book here. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to hold on to it a little bit because Spider-Gwen is hot. But this is the elusive #1, Spider-Gwen #1, 9.8. The third print. Rescued this out of a long box which was buried. Where I have #1, I've got to have #2. Came back at 9.8 also. So pretty happy to have both of these. Keeping them in my collection. Pretty excited for that. All right. Moving forward, we have another 9.8 that I bought at a flea market. I didn't press it. Uncle Frank pressed it. It came back at 9.8. It's another third print. It's the first appearance of Riri Williams, the Invincible Iron Man #7, the third print. And we know it's the third print because there she is right there in that little bubble. 9.8. Very excited to have this book. If you can't have the Woman in Power variant, this is the one to have. If she makes it to the big screen, it's going to be a great thing. So pretty happy to have it. The Bendis Deodato cover. Really excited to own this book, especially the 9.8. And I bought it raw. I'm probably in this book for $30, to be honest with you. All right. Moving forward. I love bots. I love Shogun Warriors. I love Transformers. I love Shogun Warriors before I loved Transformers because Shogun Warriors came out first. Ray Dean was always my favorite. Herb Trimpe, Shogun Warriors #1. This isn't a Herb Trimpe Shogun Warriors #1 and a 9.8. I don't own that. I own it at a 9.6. But I did pick this up. And I had to out of principle. This is Coffin Comics. Limited to 150. This is number 85 of 150 printed on the cover. This is an homage to Shogun Warriors #1. This is Death Gun Warriors #1. This is the Lady Death Hot Shots #1. Pretty excited to have this book. Really, really stoked to have it, actually. Love it next to my Shogun. Might get its own slab stand just because I love Shoguns. 9.8. There's 2 of those in this. Next one. This is the Batman 92, a Punchline appearance. This is the Jimenez variant. This is, I think, is the designer cover, right? So we've got, I just ruined it. So where you have the Punchline and Joker together, you've got 9.8s, purple and green. Love it. No Harley in this, but there we go. 9.8s, Batman 95, 92. Very excited to have those. All right, now for the 9.9, you've all been waiting for it. You've been waiting 5 minutes. Here it comes. I'm getting its own slab stand. It's the only one it's the only 9.8 that I own. When Uncle Frank knew about it, he told his wife, he goes, I got to have a medic on deck because I'm just going to either break my hand or have a heart attack because we've only had one other 9.9 on 3 Men in a Basement. Shout out to my 3 Men in a Basement brother, Dave in a Cave. He unboxed it, but this is the first 9.9 ever in the grotto from a submission. It is the second book. It is the second copy of the Death Gun Warriors. What the difference is, I don't know, except for this label that says 9.9 mint. Okay? So Here it is. Boom goes a dynamite. Karate chop. Almost broke my hand. Blood pressure through the roof. 9.9. There you go. It's hard to see in this camera with the glare. But yeah, this is the 9.9 that I own. And really excited to have it. Coffin Comics. I have two more. What's really cool about the other two that I have that aren't submitted yet is that those books, there was limited to 150. I bought the last two. Okay, so I have 149 and 150. I would love 150 to come back a 9.8 or 9.9 if I could. But what's really neat about this is there was only 150 of these. So I wonder actually how many were submitted and how many 9.9s are in the census. I'm sure there's quite a few 9.8s, but how many 9.9s, that's something that I'd have to look into. So thank you very much for watching this quick video. Don't forget, our live auction is this Friday coming up. So please, the thumbnail is up. Subscribe, get ready, get your money ready. We're going to go for hours. Myself, Dave in the Cave, Roger Levesque. We're bringing the heat. We're bringing the fun. So, as always, comment, subscribe, and like our videos. We're having a great time with this. This has been a lot of fun. So, on behalf of Dave in the Cave, Roger Levesque, I'm Everett Otto. Support our other friends. Very Gary, The Pressable Defects, NY Warriors, of course, Lords of the Long Box, Erod, Thorough, all those guys are all friends of the family. Joker M21, those are all guys that you should be watching. They're all part of the community. And shout out to everybody who participated in the CT Comic Crawl Part 2. All right, just a great time. Shout out to Heroes and shout out to the Eye Opener. Shout out to Richie's Comic Cabana, and shout out to Sarges who helped us with our CT Comic Crawl. So on behalf of everything I just said, I am Everett Otto. This is 3 Men in the Basement, and we are out. Peace.